Hey guys, how's it going? So in today's video, I'm just going to do my favorite everyday look. I've already done my foundation and my face makeup. For the purposes of today's video, usually I do them after, but it'll be a lot faster this way. So I am going to be using the WINKY Luxe Latte Kitten palette. This is supposed to smell like coffee. You do get 3 mattes and 6 shimmers in here. Personally, I think this smells like a Post-it note. I mean, everyone's nose is different, I guess. So I am going to take a Sonia Kashuk all over and crease brush, and I am just going to dip into Brulee as my all over shade. And just kind of apply this all over the lid as a good base. Stray brush hair, sorry. So this shade I feel like is a bit more powdery than the others. Now I am going to go in to Cinnamon, and it's this orangey shade down here. Before I do that, I am going to clean my brush off with my dry brush cleaner. I definitely think this tool is amazing. I think I got it for like a whole $5 at Target. It definitely helps when you're switching in between colors all the time. And I am just going to hit that a couple of times. This brush definitely picks up a ton of pigment. And I am just going to go to the outer corner and start defining my eye shape. Okay, or maybe not. Let's try that again. There we go. I am just hitting the outer corner and then the crease, just using circular motions, giving it kind of like a buffed, blown out type of a look. And then I am just gonna go back into Cinnamon. Ooh, she dusty. And do the same thing, outer corner. This eye. And again, I am just gonna have to go back in for that second time. I definitely think you have to layer these colors, unless you go super hard in the pan. I'm just gonna buff this one out the rest of the way. I am going to go back in on this eye just because the crease over here is a little more pigmented than this one, and it will drive me absolutely nuts. So I am just going to go right into the crease instead of the outer corner and try and make everything look as symmetrical as possible, because your girl's a little OCD. Same thing over here. Alright, those look pretty even to me. I am going to, again, clean off this brush, just give it a good swirl around in there, get all that pigment off. And then just to darken up that outer corner just a bit, I am going to go into the shade Nutmeg right here and just... So these do have a little bit of fallout. I don't know if that'll pick up on camera or not. But these brushes do pick up a ton of pigment. Whew, wow. Okay, and I am just going to go back to that outer corner and just kind of use a stamping motion before the small circles. I'm not really going to bring this into the crease too much. I just want it to darken up this outer edge, give my eye a little bit more of a shape. And then same thing on this eye, do those stamping motions. And just way out on this outer corner. And then go in and start doing those small circles to make sure everything is blended. And come back over here with a little bit of excess, and I am just going to kind of start dragging this in towards the lid, but I am not bringing it up into the crease at all. So I would still like those to be just a touch darker. So I am going to grab my e.l.f. Pumpkin Pie Quad. This is the bite-sized eyeshadow from e.l.f. These are super good on the go. I am going to go in to this darker brown here and probably mix it with this first color here, just to go ahead and give that outer edge just a little bit more. Let's roll those together. Again, this brush picks up a ton of pigment, and we're just going to ever so slightly go back into this outer corner and darken it up. Kind of just bringing it into the crease. So I'm definitely liking the way this is looking better. So again, I am just mixing the third color here and the first color, and we're just gonna go back and forth. Like I said, so much pigment on this brush, it is ridiculous. And go into the other eye and just darken it up a bit. And bring it up into the crease. Fix that right there. So I am liking the way these are looking. I am going to just drag this more towards the lid on the side and up into the crease just a touch. And then I am going to go ahead and go back into the crease with just a little bit of a brighter color. I am going to go into Wisdom. This is this color right here from the Lion King palette, to just give it a little bit of a helping hand. Again, so much pigment. And we're just gonna go over right where we put the orange shade and just kind of bring this down to the bare portion of the lid. And then we are going to go back into Wisdom and do the same thing on this eye, again, just in the crease where we put that orange shade, and down to the lid and just blend it out. We're just trying to give it a little bit of light. There we go. And then I am going to come in back into the Winky Luxe palette, and I am going to use shade Honey Lavender. It's this middle shade right here. It is a super pretty kind of champagne-y color. However, in the palette it does look more gray toned. It is that one in the center there, if you guys can see that. But it is a more champagne-y gold undertones, which I am totally in love with. I am going to go ahead and just get a flat brush, I believe this is Sonia Kashuk number 7, and use a little bit of my setting spray to wet the brush. I just feel like with metallics it helps them shine through better. I just like the way it looks. So again, I am going into the shade Honey Lavender here. That's beautiful. If it'll focus, there we go. Tap that excess off, and I am just gonna go right in the center of the lid. That is so pretty. And towards the inner corner, this is definitely gonna give the look more kind of a foiled feel. I am just kind of blending this in the crease so it's not so harsh, and using patting motions on the lid. I think that is beautiful right there. It gives just the right amount of shine. It is super gold undertoned, even though on the brush it does pick up more silver. And same thing here, just in the center of the lid and towards the inner corner. I do think I'm gonna have to wet this brush again. Beautiful. And then I am going to come behind that and go in with Sugar Crystal. It's this middle shade here, and just do the inner corner. I am just gonna go in with my finger. There it is, if it'll pick up. We are just going to put that right there and kind of mix it with the other shade and just give it a little bit of a boost. Alright, and then I am going to go in and probably go over my highlight. The shimmers in here do double as highlighters, just because I'm not really feeling what I have on right now. Just to bring everything together, I will probably go back into Sugar Crystal with a bigger highlighting brush. And just, oh, that's so pretty. Give what I'm currently wearing a little bit of an oomph. Gorgeous. So I'm on the Cupid's bow. And then I am going to use the BAMBI Eye Mascara. Does anyone else make really stupid faces when they're putting on mascara, or is it just me? I feel like when I'm doing my mascara, I make the weirdest faces. So you can definitely tell that this mascara really does make a difference. It makes your eyelashes just look so full and beautiful, and I'm definitely in love with it. This is from L'Oreal. I think it's my favorite mascara from them. Do you guys switch hands when you do makeup, or do you just do all of your makeup with one hand? I feel like when I do the right side of my face, I use my right hand, and same thing with the other side of my face. And just go in and do these lower lashes. This is definitely really nice to layer. My lashes don't look the same on both of my eyes, even when I'm not wearing mascara, so please don't judge me too harshly. They're really long on the inner corner on this side and not on this side. I am just going to go and use a nude lippy. This is also from WINKY Luxe. This is the shade Naked Dress. It's a really pretty color. I'll go ahead and give you guys a swatch. It's just like a really nice nude, kind of orangey. I'm gonna go in just with the tip of the lipstick, since I don't have a lip liner today, and just carve out the shape of my mouth that I feel like the edges didn't just quite get. Okay, perfect. And then I am just going to go ahead and put a gloss on top of this. This is from MILANI. It's their plumping gloss. And this is in shade Prismatic Peach. And there we have it. Let me go ahead and take my hair down. So this is the finished look. It's just my natural everyday glam. If you guys have any suggestions on what I could do better, if you'd like any other looks you'd like to see, just go ahead and leave your comments down below. And just stay strong. I know quarantine is wearing on everybody and it's a really scary time right now. This just helps me kind of relax, give myself a little bit of me time. I definitely feel better after doing my makeup. So again, thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next one.